The headmaster shows no compassion.
Just pretend you're my girlfriend.
What?
I'll explain in a minute, just... If you could save a life, would you?
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Just pretend you're my girlfriend.
What?
I'll explain in a minute, just...
Okay. I called you like 10 times last night. You were with Bethany, weren't you? You scoundrel.
Scoundrel?
Hey, it's not like I got a rehearsal.
Well, thanks for the cover. I'm Sig Novak.
Hi. Oh, I'm Madeline. Any chance you know where the music room is?
I've been looking for the art class since about it.
Okay, well, I guess I'll see you around.
Hey, I heard about this place called The Dot, and, I was gonna go check it out after school. You should come. I mean, if you want to.
Maybe I will.
Theory of relativity. I am not Einstein.
Don't worry, my friends who took this class last year said it's a breeze as long as you do the assignments.
Useful advice.
One of the advantages of offering a seat to a stranger.
Stranger? You? Oh, wow, that's jokes. You're kind of famous.
Oh, no.
Like all the rumors, I had no idea what to expect. Shut-in socialite, stuck-up snob, lipstick lesbian.
Revelio.
Well, the last one's true, except I only wear lip gloss.
Great. There's enough competition for the limited male talent at Degrassi. Just glad you're not a weirdo.
Don't worry, that's Mare's attempt at a compliment. Thanks for saving me a seat. I'm Katie.
Yes, our fearless president. Great speech.
And I'm Vice. We're BFFs.
Hey, do you guys have lunch plans?
We have a student council meeting.
Well, what about tonight? I know it's last minute, so if you already have plans, then...
What were you thinking?
Maybe have some people over to my loft. We could have it catered, maybe a DJ. My mom will foot the bill.
And the guest list?
Is still a work in progress. I'd need your advice, of course. You guys in?
A catered party with a DJ?
Hell yeah!
Well, great. I'll set everything up.
And before you know it, we'll all be making beautiful music together. Next order of business, choosing our instruments. I'm so sorry I'm late. I couldn't find the classroom. And you are...
My method?
Class. We have an award-winning artist in our midst. My senior cello.
Sure, thanks.
Welcome back.
He's not in this class. Where is he?
Relax. I'll get intel on Zig's whereabouts.
Oh, Zig Novak? He has art now. Is he a friend of yours?
Zig Novak is not a friend.
He's a jerk who uses girls and breaks their hearts. If you're smart, he'll stay
Hello,
away.
Professor.
Far
I have
far
news.
away.
The goblins are
Tristan,
looking for
right?
something.
We need
Another
volunteers with a
repository.
French horn.
They've built drills to help
Are
with
you
their search.
serious?
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the
Sushi for
broken
20.
container
Your
I found
usual
at
spread
Rookwood
is
Castle?
always perfectly
They
straight,
are.
Shiro. It's gonna be a great
I
party.
fear
Thanks.
we have no time to
Party?
lose.
I guess my invite
Have a
got
look at
lost
the
in
map.
cyberspace.
It's just a small
Fortunately,
get-together.
the next
Didn't think
trial
you'd
is
be
fairly
interested.
nearby.
You thought right, I have spinning
It's
class tonight.
Hogwarts.
Spinning class.
Started exercising this summer, and
As
although
you
I would
know,
rather
I was
sweat than attend your
headmistress in my
soiree,
time.
I'm sure that
My
Imogen
portrait
would love to
hangs
go.
in the headmaster's office.
That's okay, Eli.
In fact,
I'm
I
sure I'm not
witnessed
invited to
Professor
Fiona's
Black
fete.
learn of your arrival.
That's ridiculous.
And I'll
Fiona would never
confess that I
exclude you.
wondered about you.
It's
Wait,
just a few close
Is the
friends.
next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had
Of
hoped
course,
that when the
Imogen
time
is
came, the
welcome. For
occupant of
realsies?
that office would be
Well,
of
no
help to
secret, I've been
us.
helping you friends since we
Unfortunately,
did that
this
play together.
headmaster
You
seems
have?
wildly
Most girls at
unconcerned
school
with
treat you like
anything
that.
but himself.
You probably
You'll
can
need to
imagine.
access the office while he's away.
Be surprised.
I understand.
When I first came to Degrassi, I couldn't make a friend
Very
if my
well.
life depended on it.
I'll find
Fiona
some way to
Coyne?
get in.
Yeah,
Good.
was
I shall meet
so
you in my
lonely, I
portrait
started
there.
drinking a
Until
lot.
then.
I spent the summer in rehab, and that's where I decided things would be different. This would be the best year ever.
Now you're friends with the most popular girls at school.
Friendly. I still have a long way to go.
Maybe I should go to rehab.
Listen, why don't you come over before? We can get ready together.
Somebody pinch me. Or not.
Feels like yesterday we were up at your cabin. Life's not so bad in the city. Living with your girlfriend might have something to do with that.
So, how many rooms you guys done it in?
It is so nice to see a friendly face after a morning of deflecting death stares from Emily and Jenna.
Oh, hi, Claire. Jake was just updating us on your living arrangements.
Don't you guys have somewhere to be? Yeah, we'll catch up with you later.
I got you, bro.
Thanks, babe.
Okay. What was that about?
Those guys think that now that we're living together, we're doing other things together.
You mean sex?
I didn't say we were.
But you must have thought about it.
I know you're not ready and probably won't be for a long time. So.
We should talk.
Okay. How about tonight?
Sounds good.
So when it comes to parties, the bigger the better, right?
Wrong. We should keep the guest list exclusive. Only the best Degrassi has to offer. So, boys, Drew, of course, Owen, maybe a few other football guys. We'll need more girls to even up the numbers.
Ramona seems nice. And, maybe Imogen.
Imogen? Seriously?
I thought maybe if we gave her a chance.
She'd stop dressing like a circus performer?
You already invited her, didn't you?
She overheard me on the phone. I got backed into a corner. Let's just consider it a social experiment.
Well, at least we won't have to worry about entertainment.
Sorry I'm late. Stupid council stuff. That's okay.
Ooh, Big Novak is cute. Does my little sister have a crush?
We're just friends. Barely. It's the only decent person I met today. So what's the problem? This girl in my band class thinks he's the devil.
Sounds jealous.
Of me?
Hard to believe, isn't it?
When I started hanging out with Drew, all these girls told me he was a stupid jock who only cared about sex, sports. Wasn't he?
No, he's the sweetest guy in the world, and I wouldn't know that if I listened to all the gossip.
So, you think Zig's probably okay?
I think you should find out for yourself. Well, we better get a move on. I have a party to get ready for.
And if Zig pulls any funny business, tell him your sister's school prize and
Perhaps
you can make his
Professor
life
Fig
out.
will know what to do.
Oh, don't put the sushi out yet. I'm trying to make friends, not poison them.
So frustrating.
Wow, that is quite the dress. I love. But I have a dress that would look even better. Take a look.
That dress is very elegant. Imagine it with your hair down. What's wrong with my hair? Nothing. I love your hair. It's just you look like this. I know what you're trying to do.
You wanted to speak with me,
You're trying
Mother?
to change me so that I embarrass you at your party.
To speak with you alone,
Dress would
Natsai.
be one less thing
Your
for people to make
message
fun
mentioned
of.
your concern about an unusual creature that
Some
was
of the
spotted
girls
in the
I
woods near
invited were a
Hogsmeade.
little surprised that your
That
name was
could
on the
have been
guest list.
anything.
I don't care what people think.
You know what it
Well,
was,
if you did,
Natsai.
I
could
am
have a lot of fun
allowed to
this
leave
year.
the castle.
All of us.
I am
together.
always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer
Must be for dress
disagrees.
fits.
She sent me an
Great.
owl telling me
Can
that you
change in
have
here.
been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had
waiting.
meddled in Matabeleland,
Or
Father would still be with
The
us.
talk that you mentioned earlier.
I must get to class.
Are you ready for?
Perhaps your
Sex?
friend can
Because
get you to
I think it
listen
could be
to
great.
reason.
I used to think I wouldn't be ready until I was married.
So
But
frustrating.
then after my parents' divorce, marriage seemed less...
She never listens to me.
She
I
called
feel
you her
closer to you
little
than I have
gazelle.
to anyone.
Is that a term of
And if
endearment
sex is
where you're
something I
from?
want,
It
why
is
wait?
specific to me.
Sounds logical to me.
I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade
So-
she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts,
you
so
want
I am
to-
gently discouraged from practicing it.
Oh, tonight? No.
However,
no, we have to
I
make
am
sure
an
we're prepared.
animagus,
But,
and it is in my
protection.
gazelle
No, I
form
mean, like,
that I have been
emotionally.
able to wander the
Sure,
highlands
I mean,
rather
whatever you
freely
need.
until
Yeah,
now.
I'm here.
Okay,
Much to my
great.
mother's
I'll go get
chagrin.
the magazine.
That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Perfect.
Now then it all makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
chair
It is.
for the social committee.
I love
I'd say it's
transforming,
flop.
but Mother is less enthusiastic about it.
Oh my
She
God.
says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become
Doesn't
so
she look
prevalent.
gorgeous?
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has
Greetings
used her
and
sight to
salutations.
control me too many
So,
times. I no
I
longer
think
believe
we
it.
should play games, get the party. Imagine the look on people's faces when they see this. Imagine everyone will be talking about what we did without knowing it was us.
This is magical. The emptiness, darkness, the echoing hallways. I want to go explore. Who's coming?
We're
Imogen,
making
that's
good
not a good
progress.
idea.
We
We should
can't
stick
quit
together.
now.
I
Who
agree.
knows what
I
secrets
have
this school
never
hides at
considered
night?
quitting, even for a moment.
Let's go explore, Imogen.
You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you. But you
After
did
you?
not. I choose to act as you have. I must
We
deal
couldn't
with
have
Rookwood
started
and
this year off
Harlow,
with a bigger
not
bang.
hide from them.
I'm glad we're getting to hang it.
My mother
Well,
cannot
see.
know where I am all the
Guys,
time.
cleaning staff in the building. Let's go. Let's go.
Imogen and
Thank you for
Marisol.
being
Shoot,
here
I'll come
during
in.
that
No need, come
rather
here.
awkward
Where's
conversation.
Imogen? I don't know. She skipped off down the hall. I told her not to.
Gotta go.
Mare, Fiona, Vamonos. We need to find Imogen. We don't have time. Come on. She's on her own.
Look at this mess. You know, breaking in after hours and damaging school property is a very serious offense.
Any idea who was involved?
I don't know. Looks like a grad prank. The cleaning staff found a student here last night. She's been suspended for the day.
Simpson looks mad.
Great. We pissed off the principal the first week of school.
Don't panic. Maybe Imogen got it before the cleaners caught her.
Or maybe she didn't, and she's already ratted us out.
Honestly responsible, there will be consequences.
Katie and I could lose our student council positions. Maybe get expelled.
Then I'll take the blame. Tell Simpson it was all my fault. Maybe it'll go easy on everyone.
Don't you dare. Simpson doesn't know anyone else was involved. Imogen's suspended for the day. He's questioning her later, so...
What if she says something?
And we'll deny it. Tell the principal we didn't invite Imogen to a party and she has a grudge. Is he gonna believe the class crackpot or the three of us?
Well, of course it would be easier if someone could keep her quiet.
You want me to talk to her?
We warned you not to invite her.
I felt bad she had no friends.
Now you know why?
Okay, I'll skip my first class, go to her house, convince her to keep quiet.
The only way we'll survive this is if the three of us stick together.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be well sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I wonder how many they brought to capture. At least 10, usually.
There she is again.
And she's breathtaking.
From a distance. Lumos.
Lumos. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Well, there's no turning back now. Over here! Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Never knew butterflies were attracted to treasure. I must have missed that one in Beasts.
Revelio. Aloha, Mora. Accio. Glacius. Levioso. Now here's Professor Fig. The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your... Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do, and thank you. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is...
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
get big, they can be quite strong. I'd keep an eye you don't get one that...
No, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the... Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal. am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Defender! Bombarder!
Defender! Bombarda! Potato! Stone. This must be for me.
Far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.